Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your 2A Rights Defender back with another quick one. All right. First, let me start this video by shouting out Trump and Pam Bondi for issuing the rule and the letters and all the stuff to the SCOTUS to start making them clean up all of these state and local infringements out of these blue states that don't like your rights. Okay. Today I want to talk about a semi-controversial thing. First off, I'm not talking about super violent felons, predators, crimes against children. If you robbed a bank and you harmed somebody in there, nothing like that. Okay. But if you may have got like an unaggressive manslaughter charge where you might have caused a car accident and somebody might have passed away, I don't count that as nonviolent. It's a car accident. Okay, but that's just an example. But I want to talk about why I believe people should get their core fundamental rights back once they've served their time and paid their debt to society. Okay, I have a family member. I don't want to tell you what family member it is. He's not an immediate family member, but he is immediate. He's not like any of my siblings. But he got in trouble as a youngster, did his time, never been a violent person. I don't know if what he got in trouble for counted as violent, but I want to speak on his behalf, right? So just because you're labeled a felon does not mean you cannot become a victim, okay? This family member is doing good now. He has a beautiful family, good job. He's doing his thing. He plays football, but I tell him all the time, be careful on social media. Watch what you guys post on there because you have people prowling and lurking all day watching people. Okay. He basically became a victim. He was out at the club one night and he said that a guy, I guess a dirty bum piece of crap, tried to rob him. I don't know the full details of it, but he ended up getting shot by this guy. Now, of course, my family member's not allowed to have guns because of his past. But imagine if he did have his core rights back once he served his debt to society, got his gun belt back, was able to go and get a CCP, and he was ready for that guy that night. This is the reason why we advocate that everyone in society needs a gun. Okay? It's a part of your daily outfit. Because if everybody in society's armed, it's polite. You're not going to have as much predatory behavior because people don't know who to pick as a victim. And it's more good people than bad. So if one bad person's doing something to one good person and other good people see that, they're going to intervene. The bad guys don't want that, okay? So that's why I'm saying we have to get to the bottom and clear up all this congestion when it comes to the Second Amendment right. Like I said, when I got in trouble, I'm a nonviolent misdemeanor. But according to federal standards, I'm a felon because the state statute of my conviction offered me 3 years. I didn't even have to get it. That makes no sense federally. But it's the states that write these statutes in order for it to fall in the 922 G1. So that's how it works. It's just a disarmament factor. Why do I have 2 out of 3 of my core fundamental rights back? I can sit on a jury and I can run for office and I can vote. So that's 3 out of 4. But I can't go legally buy a gun out of the store anymore because I'm not going to lie and try to figure out. So this is what I'm trying to get to as your 2A rights defender. They need to seriously look into this because I'm sick of repeating myself. It's horrible out here. So just because you're labeled a felon does not mean that you cannot become a victim yourself. And this is a PS on all you Trump haters because I'm not a political pundit. Like I'm not a guy that's all into politics, but I go with who's doing the right thing. Trump is not doing anything wrong. And all you Democratic people, because I'm not neither one, but all y'all like to talk about Trump like he's a felon. You guys voted for 34-time felon on stupid paper crimes that because the state of New York calls them felonies. They're not federal felonies technically. And it's not paper crimes, you making mistakes. This is the problem with you guys. That's what the FFLs was facing with Biden. They're going in and snatching people's, gun store owners' FFL licenses from them because they're making typo mistakes on forms. Humans are not perfect. People make mistakes. Y'all are not even supposed to be keeping those forms after the customer passes the background check. Y'all supposed to shred them. So this is what we saying. Stop calling Trump a felon. Y'all are just saying that to label him under a certain guise to make him look some kind of way. But that guy's harmless. A real felon was a violent person. People whose crimes harmed others. And nowadays, with all these pansy softies running around, they have stuff called psychological damage. Real men, if we lay down in a bank robbery and get robbed, fuck it. We ain't taking that shit home with us. But now is, even if nobody got hurt during the crime, their mind is messed up. They live with PTSD now. Say that to our veterans who y'all treating like garbage when they get home. The damn military veterans should be millionaires. So this is what I'm talking about. They should be the ones making all the money. So this is your 2A rights defender back with another one. I just wanted to come through with that. Just because you're labeled as a felon doesn't mean you can't become a victim. That's a problem with them infringing on the core rights according to the Constitution. But we'll see you in the next one when I get some more news. Shout out to all the 2A channels. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all go watch all the other 2A channels. I'm not going to say any of them because it's too many great ones to name. Just go show some support, even if it's making a YouTube video like this. Peace.